All right, all right, all right. Okay, we needed some time to set up, but everything is set up correctly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome again by the Vertical Weekly EMA, the place where we take you guys through all the stuff that is happening on the back and all the interesting developments that we are working on. And obviously, also the place where you, as the community, can ask questions directly to the team. Um, we have quite an extensive EMA today. I think we have a lot of things to cover. So we're going to go through it we're going to get to it very quickly. Um, Guys, this morning we woke up to an amazing, amazing result. As you all know, we are on the road to the first 100,000 vertical users. And this morning, we woke up and we've seen that we've reached the first target that we were striving for. And that is that finally, yes, we made it. We have officially reached 10,000 registered users on the vertical platform, and we are still counting. And guys, this is massive. This is very, very bullish for vertical, in our opinion. It's a great milestone that we've achieved. It's just spectacular to see how many people are interested in the project already at this stage. And we just got started, right? 10,000 users. That's amazing. Um, Most of these users we've gained in the past 1.5 months since we've launched the V1. I think about nearly 7,000 onboarded in 1.5 months. And we've seen our numbers go up like steadily, steadily every day. So the growth factor is increasing every day. And yeah, we've reached 10,000 registered users on the vertical platform, which is amazing. This creates a solid base for which we can continue building, a solid base where we can see loads of user activity where we can improve our products from. We can see which models are most interested for our users, where we can continue improving on the UI and delivering the go to market products people want. Because eventually we want to enable our credit system and we want to have the best possible product out there so that people, they can't do nothing else than just feel that it's as good and as valuable that they want to pay for it. So, super excited, guys. So, the big milestone that I wanted to start off with today, we're going to announce it also on our socials. It's a big number for us. Obviously, as a startup, the hardest part is to get traction, and this is a big proof. We have massive tractions, but obviously we are just getting started. We are going to double down on everything that we're doing, and we're going to increase our marketing, etc., to keep improving our number and user count because it's their community, right? We're doing this for you guys. Um, all right, so that's like the thing that got me excited. I literally was jumping in the air this morning of excitement. Hide, you probably also had the same when you saw
Uh,
that number.
and
Hard work is paying off.
exactly, hard work is really paying off. If you see, you're with the team every day, you talk with them, and you see how hard everybody's working and reaching this number so quickly. Yeah, it really gets my adrenaline going for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Um, so guys, something I want to touch upon is that obviously last Friday we launched the Beta Studio. We kickstarted the beta testing over the weekend, and on Monday we gave everybody a go to get ready to start beta testing with the data sets they had. We had a few hurdles, but obviously hurdles are there during the beta. A couple things went extremely well. Soon in this EMA, I'm going to give a short demo on how the beta looks, so you guys know a little bit what we are experimenting with. Um, but yeah, just in general, to give you a little explanation. So what we aim to do, we're testing is mainly our infrastructure. So as everybody knows, we are the company that wants to enable fine tuning and AI customization with your own data while leveraging decentralized compute as the source, as the power source to run all these processes on. And I gotta say, we've done that successfully. We are running 7 different machines on Akash, and we are orchestrating over those 7 machines very efficiently. And this is a big step for vertical. We made it possible. Um, a couple things that might have gone that we already learned a lot from is that we've noticed that a lot of different use cases came in, and obviously that was exactly what we wanted to do, right? As a company, it's very hard to know exactly where people want to train their models for, and opening it up for the beta shows you exactly the use cases, the data that they want to use, and therefore you can optimize the scripts that you're using for those fine-tuning jobs, really integrate that data into the model even further. And this has been an amazing source of knowledge for us to see all those different types of data that people want to train the things on. And we can take that information already back. We're already improving on the scripts that we're doing on the back end to accompany as much use cases in the next release as possible. Um, yeah, so I think that without further ado, I think that we can maybe see if we can try to do a demo here. Let's see. Mm, yes. Okay. Wait. Do you see my screen? Hey there.
Yes, I think you are on the screen
All right. So,
right now.
guys, keep in mind, right? That is the beta. Just like with the stream, we had the beta for the people that know, that have been with us since the start, that know our beta that we had for the stream platform. The beta is purely functional. It looks nice, in my opinion. But yeah, obviously, this is not the final product for the V1. It's functional. It's to test our infrastructure. It's to test our vertical clouds, the orchestration that we do, the upload of the data sets, the execution of the fine tuning, and then comparing the fine tuned model to the base model. So in that sense, as you can clearly see here, we are here in the vertical platform. For the beta testers, this is enabled. They have access to this as well. Obviously, I'm the founder of the project, so I have access as well. All right, so let's say you want to kickstart off a fine tuning. You either click here or here. The next screen will open up. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's something that we discovered, by the way. We noticed that the platform, the fine tuning is hard to reach from all the locations. So I have to turn on my VPN to ensure that it's working properly. I have to reload it. Sorry, guys, my bad. Forgot to turn on my VPN. All right, so we click fine tuning. Here we have 3 use cases that we have scripts running for. So let's say you want to do some code generation or some language translation or some text generation. These 3 are currently the ones that we're testing. On the back end, we're trying different default settings for different types of hyperparameters. We're trying to randomize it. So there's an opportunity that the one time that you've tried the same template, that it did work, and the other time it didn't. We are taking back this feedback because we are trying so many things on the back end, because that's where the beta is for, right? We want to extract as much value from users' activity to optimize it the best as possible. So for this demo, we're going to go for a text generation. We have a little load bar over here. We go further. For now, we are only doing the Gwen 2.57 billion instruct model. In the future, obviously, we are going to have more models available here for the use case that you're fine tuning. And all these models will be pre-selected for your use case so that you don't have to think about which model you're going to use. The model that you select is going to work. So we go next. This is the place where you upload your data. So this is something that we are working on currently. What we want to do here is that we notice that loads of our beta testers, they have a lot of files, just PDFs, text files, and they are not capable of they are capable, or they don't have the time and effort to create data sets. And obviously that's a big part of the studio, right? So what we want to do here is we are going to build a data set creating agent. You just give your data in an unstructured, unsupervised manner, just your PDFs, just your photos, just whatever. You just dump it all in here, and our agent on the back end is going to, um, create the supervised, categorized, and labeled data set for you. This is going to simplify the process a lot because, for running a sufficient fine tuning job, you need at least, let's say, 50 to 100 quality endpoints or quality data set endpoints to really execute it correctly. So for now, we are going to see I have a data set prepared. It is this one. We're going to load it up in. It's an example data set. Oh, it was already here. Well, let me do the newest version I have. Mhm. We are going to load it up. This is can go. All right. So data is uploaded. It's in an Excel format. We try to simplify it as much as possible still during the beta. So people can create their data set just in an Excel format, something that's super understandable. And we gave them the guidelines. So next, we come in the, let's see. Uh, maybe the data set didn't upload correctly. As I said, I'm run. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. 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 So here we give the users the ability to adjust some hyperparameters, which we think is very relevant to give them the opportunity to adjust. So in the future, when we have this data set creating agent, we can determine these three hyperparameters just solely on the size of your data set. For now, we wanted to just see what would happen if we just set these things to default differently based on the data sets. I know the size of my data set, so I know it's going to be somewhere around a 4. The learning rates can be a little bit around maybe 15, and the number of epochs we can put at 4 too. So this really gives you some flexibility on adjusting how well the model works. But in general, a lot of hyperparameters are already set in the backend as default. So here you can pick your brain power. So obviously, we are building something new. We are building fine tuning capabilities using decentralized compute. But in the future, obviously, we are serving multiple customers. There might be some customers that are just very used to AWS, and they would like to choose AWS as their computer source, maybe because they feel more comfortable. So in this instant, we actually created two different routes. So you can pick AWS, but hey, we are testing the Akash one. Maybe even, maybe I can show even these. Is this one? It's probably the correct one. So here you can see we have these 7 machines loaded, deployed, and ready for orchestration via our platform. So these are all the machines that we're running on Akash that we can pull compute from through our vertical cloud. So we pick Akash. Hopefully it works because obviously it's still a beta. Oh, I do think that I might have deleted the data set before. Oh no, click it, fine tuning. Okay, see, I already did it 3 times. Okay, so these are also the same 3 things. As you can see here, it's training currently, and that's the fine tuning job that's happening on the back end. So this might take a minute, it might take 5 minutes, it might take 10 minutes. It really depends on the size of your data set. I uploaded a small one just for the sake of this demonstration to keep it small. The bad thing about this is that probably the difference is not going to be very notable, but this is just for the sake of a demonstration. And I wanted to go this a little bit faster. I do hope that running 3 at the same time didn't screw up the system. I really hope that it's going through. Again, it's a beta, guys. We're testing so many things. It's supposed to break. That's what I'm telling to my beta testers. But here you can see ready to use. So fine tuning job has been successful. It's been running on Akash and it's been using my data set with the hyperparameters. When we go in here, we have the Gwen base model and the fine tune model. So I've trained it on crypto. So and I said before, it was a small data set. It was for the sake of the demonstration. So the difference might not be notable, but in the future, of course, you can increase it. So tell me about crypto. Let's see, guys. It's always a surprise. On the back end, we see exactly which hyperparameters we use for this case, so we can evaluate later with the team if the difference was notable and if the settings that we used for this specific use case created a substantial difference. So we're loading. Hopefully, again, it's working. It's a beta. It's always a surprise with a beta. Um, so now we're waiting for a generating response. Okay. So maybe, let's see here. It should be working. Um, So I do think, guys, that because I clicked fine tuning 3 times, we have 3 things running. It might have screwed the system. Again, this is exactly why we do this beta testing. Again, here I already gained some valuable knowledge about our system. We have to analyze this. So probably something true to my user interaction may have caused this error. But you guys get the point. This is how we are approaching the beta right now. Super insightful information already. I think the biggest win here is that we managed to run these fine tuning jobs using these ACAS machines. They are active. We are gaining so much knowledge out of it. We can't wait to just bring back all the knowledge that we have out of this beta testing into developing cards to create issues and to start improving even further on this. Um, it does go on to pause automatically. If you want to reload it, you have to retrain it. This is to free up space for other users again. As I said, I honestly think that maybe because I was clicking 3 times training, it kind of screwed because these things are not coming true. Again, very valuable information, guys. One thing about a beta is supposed to break because if it breaks, we know exactly where we need to improve further. But yeah, this was the demo, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the little insight in how we are running the beta through. We could give it a little bit more time. Maybe when I train it again, it does work. Who knows? It's always a surprise with a beta. Hidden.
Yes.
Let's see. By any coincidence, yeah, because before I'm going to turn this off, are there any questions?
Let me just check the. Let me just check the chat.
So this is just amazing, guys. I just love how a beta operates. I was trying this morning again, preparing the demo. Everything worked amazing, but I think that my user activity by clicking the button 3 times maybe screwed up as something else. Again, very valuable information.
I think we can analyze this as well, right? All the
We
buttons,
can definitely analyze
the
it.
inputs,
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah, it's really intuitive to me and it looks really cool. I've been playing around with it as well, trying to upload a data set to create, the perfect marketing assistant. Really fun to play with. Also, you know ran into some small things and mentioned it to the team. They fixed these small things, so we're constantly developing it. Yeah, really nice.
It's just hilarious that the moment that you're doing a demo, then anyway, guys, we are going to improve this even further soon. We're going to implement even more changes, and probably in 2 weeks we're going to do another demo, and we're going to keep you guys updated. And remember, this is just the start. I think there's a big win here where our infrastructure is running quite smoothly. It's stable. It's orchestrating and vertical cloud really received is its deserved spot within our in our product category. um all right, so if there weren't any questions about the
Didn't see
beta,
any questions for the beta.
that is all right, guys. Feel free to ask questions, right? This is exactly where the beta is for, or the EMA is for. Ask the questions. um We've already talked a little bit about this in the previous one, but everything is final now. We have created an event on Luma, and it's official. We are hosting a side event in Dubai at the 1st of May. It's called AI on the Rocks. We are the main host, but we are co hosting this with four other projects. I'm talking about projects like Strawberry, Hash AI, Edge, of course, our partner. And we have a fourth final co host that is going to be a little bit of a surprise. All very strong projects in our industry and are happy to co host it with us. And we're going to do co marketing with it. So we're going to expose each other's brands to each other's community. It's going to be a collective push of this side event. It's going to be massive. Everybody's going to be talking there. A lot of KOLs are coming, investors are coming, very influential people in the space we have invited. It's going to be a banger, and we couldn't be more excited. I don't know, here maybe you can share a little bit more about the team that we have implemented there, the location,
Yeah.
etc.
So we today we completely finalized the location. It's going to be a beachfront club slash bar on the Palm Jumeirah, a huge location. You know, it's going to be all about beach vibes. The theme AI on the rocks. You know, it can refer to two different things, of course. You know, being at the rocks at the sea, but also having a nice cool drink while talking about AI. So we have some really nice location. We have there's going to be an event capture company coming to capture everything. So even if you cannot make it, you'll get to see a lot of stuff around the event on our socials afterwards. And yeah, there's we developed some really cool pieces of merchandise, some really cool attributes, which we will keep a little secret. They will be scattered around across the venue. So yeah, we're really working hard to really make this event huge. So looking forward to it, and looking forward to connecting with our co-hosts as well, and hosting them on our socials and on our platform. Yeah.
Nice, nice. I just got an update from our CTO on the demo. Indeed, me clicking three times on the button and running three jobs at the same time from the same endpoints made an error. So, all right. So next week we'll probably give you another demo. We're going to clear that cache. We're going to improve on that to make sure that that cannot happen anymore. Again, that is exactly already very valuable user activity input for the demo. So, unfortunately, guys, sorry for that. But again, it works. It works. You get a demo from me again. Which showcases it again. All right. Thank you, Hida. I'm super excited for
Yeah.
the event. It's going to be an amazing day, and I couldn't be more thrilled to go to Dubai with the team, with the whole team, and meet a lot of great people in the space again. All right. So, what we are going to do, just a little heads up for these EMAs, because we are becoming more connected with other projects, because we are, partnering with certain projects like Edge and Protocol, but also like co-hosting. We also have partner listings like the Alpha Kek team that have provided an amazing model to the stream that has really sparked a lot of interest from the community too. We are going to invite them to these EMAs, and we're going to give them a little stage to talk about their projects, just to give you guys a little bit more insight into the projects that we are partnering with and collaborating with. So that's going to be very interesting, a new twist to the EMAs, and it gives you also the opportunity to maybe ask some questions to those projects. So really looking forward to that. Hida, who is on the timeline next week, or are we not allowed to say that yet?
Well, yes, we can. So we next week we will be hosting the man behind the meme, guys. So as a lot from the
Oh.
community know, we hosted a competition which we had so many entrants for. This was the meme competition. So we are hosting next week the builder of this model that created the meme. So this is it seems, as a funny thing, but in the back end, this is a highly fine-tuned model that needs to understand humor, which is a complex thing to do for AI. So he will be there, and he will be talking not only about the meme generator he created, but also really cool projects they're doing on the side, some huge projects for some huge companies.
Interesting.
So yeah, he will be there next week. So if you already have some questions on or the meme or the Alpha company, prepare them and ask them next week. It's going to be a nice session.
Amazing, amazing. All right. Well, I think that sums it up for now.
Mhm.
Guys, we're super busy with improving the beta, but already the user feedback that we've got. More coming. This is just the start. We are super excited. We haven't been more excited since ages for this. It's always very exciting to launch a new product in a beta version. But yeah, it's just the start, right? Very great milestone in that we reached the 10,000 registered users, which is massive. And really looking forward to all the partners coming on the show and also meeting all the amazing people during our side event at Token 2049. I think that sums it up for this week. Hidden. Are there already any questions in the chat? I highly encourage everyone to do so. And well, else then I think everything was super clear.
No questions, Mark. Let me just check all the channels. I don't have any questions. So no, I think that sums it up. And yeah, thanks for being here again.
Yes, sirs. Yes, sirs. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in.
See you
We'll
next week.
see each other, of course, next week. I wish everyone a great evening, a great day, wherever you are on the world. Thank you for your continuous support, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.